I almost don't want to believe this. I am almost 100% sure this is not actually live. There's no way. I don't want to believe it until they actually play something here. Okay, so apparently it is on pause. Apparently we are good to go here. And apparently I need to turn the sound back on in the game. So guys, we're underway finally. Excuse me. With our only semifinal of the night, it will be, I forgot their names already, Lublin Shore versus Komornicy. And as you already see, the MYM tag, Lublin Shore is ex-MYM. So they're playing with 4 of their 5 players. Charu is no longer on the team, it looks like. And they will have Take Funarino as his replacement. So let's see how this game goes. Let's see if they can win it in a landslide, which honestly I'm kind of expecting, considering having all that experience and being feature makers, you know. Well, let's go to the lights for you real quick at home. If you were just joining us and haven't actually seen the team just yet, for Lublin Shore, we have Kuban on Mundo, we have Makade on Elise, we have Take Funarino on LeBlanc, Mackler on Severe, and Libic on Thresh. Over this is going to be the hard one. For Komornicy, we have Bezel on Warwick, we have Aurelia on Vi, Vergro on Gragas, Krykiet on Jinx, and OP on Annie. I'm not going to call him by his other name because that is too damn hard to say when you speak English. Anyways, we're coming over the wall. You're going to be spawning them out when they do go for this boost. So I am having deja vu right now that Annie's actually going to die. I think Annie's going to actually go check on blue and then die. I swear, I'm having deja vu right now. And I feel like that's what's going to happen. And I wonder if I'm going to be right. I wonder if my deja vu is going to be correct. Okay, so it looks like no. It looks like it's not going to be correct. So Makade going to be able to stay with the blue buff here. We are going to see Aurelia start at his red. And not actually go for a blue invade just yet. But they did actually ward on it. So they're not actually going to be able to see him coming in. Looks like he will be going for it here. And Makade is already in hot pursuit to get back over there. He's going to be spotted out by that ward, I believe. Or he actually might have escaped. He's going to be taking his own red here. But he's going to see Vi going for it. And I don't know. Is he going to do anything to stop it here? Because it would be nice to deny it away. They do see him there with that ward. They actually rush straight in. They put a ward down here just to spot anyone coming from the backside to come and stop it. Makade will be coming from the side. Will be spotted by the ward. Will has smite. No, he doesn't have smite to steal it away. Is he going to get the Q over the wall? He gets the Q over the wall! I didn't even know he could do that. Gets it, steals it away, denies it away from Rayleigh right there. And that is going to be a 3-buff hold for Lublin's Shore. Wow. And by the way, I've never really seen this Warwick skin. I don't know if you guys have seen it at home. It's actually, I think, the one you get for referrals. So kudos to him on that one. But great steal by Makade right there. Does lock that one down. It does give him a nice little bit of an early lead here. And now we're seeing Aurelia go for a red steal. He actually might be able to pull this one off, though. Makade is coming down. This is really cheeky out of him, and I think it wasn't expected. But he is heading down towards the side. Will he go for his red, or will he go for his race? And he's going to head straight for his red. He's going to catch him out here. He already has that level advantage, and he has his bottom lane here to help out. He's going to see him in just a second, but he does have smite, so he's going to be able to take that one. He does get it. Does flash away, but now he's not going to flash to escape here, and he's going to get locked down by Fun Taker Reno. He does hit the chance, so he's going to get locked down. Now Makade coming in. That's going to be first blood going to Makade. He gets red buff, and that is Aurelia not having a good time as he's now out all of his buffs, and he's first blooded only at level 2, when Makade will easily be level 4 by then. So a strong start by Lublin's Shore, not to be confused with Jersey Shore, in this semifinal. Oh, man. Today I learned that you can actually queue over that wall. I really did not know that could happen. Let's take a look at CS as we look across the board. So in the top lane, we have 16 and 21. Both of them starting out with that Doran shield, so kind of just going for a standard start. In the jungle, 14 to 4, but yeah, that's what you expected. So let's take a look at mid lane. 18 to 21. We do see Vergro does have that advantage right now. Obviously, Take Funarino does have that assist advantage. Makade coming in with that Lantern gank. So you're going to drop straight onto Annie right there. Actually doesn't even go for the Q. Or didn't connect. And they will be able to back away from that. But we do have Makade just making his presence known. He's currently still level 3. He hasn't level 4 just yet. Bottom lane, 20 to 22 CS between both AD carries. And right now, Krykiet does have that lead. But that's not going to last much longer here, as they do have free reign over all the CS. I think I remember seeing Mackler play Severe back at Intel Extreme Masters Cologne. Not this last year, but the one before that, back in 2012 in December. I think he did. That in Kog'Maw, or that in Vayne. I can't remember. It's probably that in Vayne or something. I don't know. Either way, I know he's a very mechanical player, very strong mechanics for him. So it wouldn't be surprised me if he actually knows how to play Severe very, very well. And right now, Takefunerino is not having a fun time in middle. He keeps missing quite a few CS. Falling a little bit further behind right now. And I want to know, Makade, after getting that little bit of an early advantage, after having 1,200 gold to spend here, what is he going to go for? Is he going to go for boots and mobility? Maybe provide some ganks a little bit earlier on. Is he going to go straight into that Spirit Stone? Looks like that's actually what he's going to go for. Boots and a Doran's Ring. So he's really trying to apply this pressure early on. Interesting pickup out of him. I want to see how well that works out, or if it does work out, because it's a lot to invest into Doran's Ring at this stage in the game. But it does give so much more damage, which really helps you out in these ganks that they're going to need. And Kuban... How many cleavers can a Warwick hold right now? Because he's eating every single one of them, or at least Kuban isn't missing any of them. And right now, we do have Aurelia spotted out by the sword here. It looks like Makade or Lublin put that one down. I'm not sure which one actually did that. But they have spotted him out. They know where he's going. And Makade going to be going for a gank on the middle here. Is he going for a counter gank? Or is he just going to rush straight in? He's actually going to rush straight into here as Takefunerino actually flashes out of the Gragas ultimate. Does escape that one. But with the Ignite ticking, he's being forced to back out of this. And Vergro looks like he's just biding his time, waiting for an escape here. And Takefunerino using that LeBlanc clone, trying to spot out where he's going. He's just going to walk away. He's going to escape that one. And in the end, only a flash really being blown by Takefunerino off of that. Meantime, Kuban getting free reign over this top lane. Going to finally catch up in CS here. Going to shove this lane in as quick as possible. And back out with his 1,300 gold. So I wouldn't be surprised to see that Giant's Belt picked up. And remember, guys, at home, this is patch 4.2. So there's a lot of changes that came into light throughout, well, last night alone. For instance, you know, Mundo, his cleaver is thinner. At least the hitbox is thinner, so it's a lot harder to hit. Not to mention the Perseverance passive has been changed. It's been nerfed 50%. So you used to be able to get 2% at max rank of your health in regen per 5 seconds, or every 5 seconds. Now it's only 1%. So champions like Mundo have a little bit of a tougher time. Obviously not that much of a difference right now when it comes to staying, you know, healthy and lane. But he's going for that Spirit Visage, so he's going to be very healthy from that. And we do see a very early dragon coming out of Meteor Makers, and it's not going to be stopped here. Makade going to be tanky enough with that Spirit Stone, with that Doran's Ring to tank this one up. Going to have the healing from his pets. Going to have Luke to bounce in and out as well to heal him up, or to, at least to tank it up. Going to lock that one down, and Mako getting free reign over this bottom lane right now, where they don't even realize, I guess, that Thresh is currently gone. So pretty much free dragon coming in from Nature Makers. Very early, 7 minutes, 46 seconds. Not a bad start for them. Top lane, we do see a Chow's picked up for Beazle. So mitigate some of that magic damage that Kuban is doing from those cleavers. And not to mention make it so he can pretty much spam that Q all day long with that regen from it. He's currently level 6 right now. And Aurelia has it in level 6 as well. So Aurelia hasn't been able to gank too much. Lost out on a blue buff yet again here. I don't know, we'll lose out on it, I believe. And Makade's level 5. Makade has out a kill, but that was it. That was obviously just onto Aurelia as well. So it's not like he actually benefited too much from that. It did hold Aurelia back, but right now with that level 6 point, he can go for a gank here and really start to apply some pressure. And it looks like he's going to be heading down bottom, looking for something here. He won't be spotted by any wards coming into this. And if OP can get a stun... Oh, there's still no ward. If OP can get a stun here, this could be very dangerous for Lublin Shore. And we do see him trying to go for the engage, just really coming from the backside, gonna land this Q onto Limbic. Limbic flashes it! What the hell? He didn't even see him coming in, but he saw him, I guess, last second around that corner, flashes over it, doesn't get stunned up, doesn't get hit with the red buff, and he escapes with his life. Ridiculous reaction times out of him. And that man is tall. And it was really hard to have quick reaction times if you're tall because of how long it takes, or the longer it takes to get that impulse from your brain to your arms when there's... Well, anyways, I'm done with that joke. So, he escapes it either way. He used the flash, but he does deny Aurelia that possible gank, and most likely that possible kill coming in. And that joke really wasn't going anywhere. Meantime, though, top lane, Ezreal been doing a fantastic job of denying a lot of farm to Kuban by standing in the way of those cleavers, not letting him last hit with that, and staying very healthy as well. Kuban, I mean, he's level 8, obviously. Not that far behind CS. Uno momento. That is not Polish. I know what that word means. One moment. It was paused by Makade, so it is on the other side of the spectrum here for this coming in. Oh, if only you guys could see my face when that happened. Mako, though. hasn't backed, has 2,400 gold to spend, but he's going up against Krykit, who does have that BF sword that he picked up and the boots, so he's going to need to go back and buy soon if he wants to keep up in terms of damage. Chat. I just love pauses. Actually, I want to check in with the admins. What's happening with this one? Let's see what's going on and why we have a pause. Drink some tea. All I have is water, and I'm almost out of water. And I really need to go to the bathroom, and I haven't had time to go to the bathroom because I've been doing all the graphics and everything. So I'm maybe thinking about finishing that bottle and then using it for something else. I don't know. We'll see. But unfortunately, Lublin sure have initiated a pause. Makade wasn't meant to do it. Not sure exactly why. And right now, they do have a 1.1 thousand gold lead. They have been able to get Dragon. Blue was at 7 minutes and 46 seconds. And they have been able to do pretty good buff control over komornicy. But right now, they're not able to deny that blue buff away since they didn't have a timer on it, since they didn't full clear out the minions. But they did get that early kill onto him. Don't come behind your face with the desk. I thought about it. Thing is, I don't know what's up with this pause, and I don't know how long it's going to last, and I really need to go. Everyone's so confident that the break's going to be for a long time. But I don't know. Think about how this game goes on, though, in terms of team compositions. I feel like komornicy, all they need to do is ult someone with Warwick or ult someone with Vi, then follow up with the other one right after that. They can't move. Gives Gragas time to get a full combo off, to burst them down. And I feel like with the anti-stun paired up on top of that, they can just destroy LeBlanc, destroy Severe if she doesn't have the spell shield up, or maybe even destroy Elise on top of that. But the Moon is going to be a little bit difficult, but depending on how farmed up Krykit gets, you should be able to deal with him, as well as Warwick, who does a lot of magic damage and just percent damage with that Q. See, Salvius got what I was saying. Connection issues. Apparently there's connection issues. It looks like we might be starting back up here in just a second. There we go. Pause has been undone. We're back underway with the game. All right. And right now, by the way, we have already a team in the finals. Departed already is into the grand finals, and they're just waiting for their opponent. They're probably watching right now, seeing what they can ban out, maybe what they can do against Lublin Shore, or obviously against komornicy. But right now we do have a gate coming out bottom. Rayla coming out for the backside. Mackler, he's going to go down off of this one. And Libic, he's not going to escape either. With the ultimate use out of him, with the red buff, Libic does have flashing more as he escaped the gank earlier on. And we're going to see a quick early 2 kills coming over for komornicy and getting fed, or at least one of them fed over to Krykit. So a strong start for them, a great gank. There were really there were wards down, but not enough to actually spot them coming in. It's a little bit unfortunate, but a fantastic gank by Rayler. And he really didn't let that early death that he had really affect him too much. All right, blue buff going to be given over to Vergro in middle, who's still doing very well with his CS currently. Apparently Take Fun Arena was having some connection issues, if I'm not mistaken, so hopefully that's all sorted out for him and fixed. And you see him trying to harass, but doesn't do that much damage, unfortunately. Still, as long as he keeps farming away, should be fine. We do have Makade, though, finally going for a gank on this top side here. Looks like they want to go for the kill on the Beazle. He obviously does have the ultimate to hold someone under that turret for quite a while here. He does have the Q to stay healed up as well. But here comes the dive. Kuban going to be taking up the turret, looks like. He does start to take it up. Red buff is available on Makade. They do go straight for him here. He does have ultimate, doesn't even decide to use it because I believe he doesn't even have mana. And they are going to pick up that kill fairly easy. So we do have Lublin Shores finally responding. Here comes Relay from the side. Will he have the damage to take on Kuban? I believe he won't, as Kuban flashes for no reason. I feel like that was for no reason. They knew that Aurelia didn't have his ultimate up. I don't know, maybe a little miscommunication or something like that. That seemed a little bit odd, but he doesn't have flash anymore. But he does escape either way. He does at least survive where he could have potentially have died. And they get that very easy kill. Makade's going to take that one. Now 2-0. Going for a health crystal, so I'm assuming he's going to be going for that Haunting Guys. Actually, no, the Ancient Golem as his first buy. Then probably into a Haunting Guys after that if he wants to keep building that damage. And in the meantime, Makade, he's still sticking around top lane. It looks like knowing that the flash is down from Beazle, they want to go for a gank onto him again here. And God is committing a lot of time for this, but it's going to work. And Beazle, I'm pretty sure he's not going to survive this one. As long as they land that cleaver, maybe land a cocoon, he's going to be taken down here. But he always has the ultimate to jump away to escape potentially if he does land it correctly. And as you can see, he's already trying to harass Kuban down. He has a Spirit Visage already done, so he has that extra magic resist. Mikade, I'm assuming he's going to be coming in here in just a second. This cleaver, unfortunately, not landing, so I guess they're going to wait a little bit longer here. And here he comes, Mikade rushing in. The cleaver has landed. They're going straight for the dive for the cocoon. Not really in a position to make this one work here, but they're not going to get the slow onto him. The cocoon, it's finally going to land in between minions. Now, Beazle, he's getting very low on this. Mikade taking out the turret. He obviously has repel. He's going to escape, and that is a kill given over to, I believe that was Kuban. And now we see in the bottom lane, really trying to come in, trying to go for a gank here, but Backer popping the ultimate, going to be able to allow them to run away a little bit quicker and save any summoners that they possibly would have used here. But Aurelia looks like he's not done. They want to go for this bomb turret. It's already very low on life, so they will be able to pick this one up. And that will be the second turret of the game. First one in favor of komornicy. I feel like I'm saying the name wrong every time I say it, so I looked at my paper just to make sure I'm saying the name correctly. Polish is an interesting language, I will say that. All right, so all type of turrets, 3-2 in kills in favor of Lublin Shore. And they have a 900 gold lead. So honestly, not that big of a difference between, sorry, it was 1100 gold lead. Not a big difference between both these teams. And the CS difference is in favor of komornicy currently. Mikade, though, has finished that Ancient Golem, does have the Sork Boots as well. You see Nislar Drog picked up on Take Fanarino, as well as the Sork Boots, and Dragon has now come up here. And it looks like Lublin Shore is already set up for it. And you can see Aurelia, he's already towards the top side of the map. He's taking his red buff, and this should be a free Dragon, because even Kuban has come down from that top side to secure this. And that will be the second of the game, going over to Lublin Shores. So now that gold lead lengthening up a little bit more here. See how much gold they have to spend. 1600 on Makla currently. We'll have that Bloodthirster when he does decide to go back, but looks like he wants more than that. And their turret gone. They have to be very careful, but they will see Aurelia coming in because of the wards that they have down, because of what he's currently walking over. That does give him the ability to push up a little bit further, farm up a little bit more gold, and he's not still done. He's not done. He's still going to be farming up quite a bit here. So maybe he's going for an extra buy, and I guess he realizes that he's not going to be dueling at all, so why not just keep farming away? No real need to buy anything right now, so it's not going to be pushing anywhere and really make any fights happen early on in the game. Virgo, though, has finished up his Athene's on Holy Grail, does have the extra cooldown reduction, extra mana regen, and he's going to need here, and also to help him survive against Take Fanarino, who, LeBlanc, they can really start to snowball, kind of like a Kassadin, where if you get going, you're very mobile, you can get around the map very quickly, you can burst people down instantaneously, and it's really hard to deal with. But he has to stay alive. He has to kind of time his attacks because of a Warwick being on the other team and a Vi. Pretty hard counters to a LeBlanc. And Kuban, actually, why did he buy that Doran's Blade? I just noticed that. I'm curious if that was a recent buy or not, because he didn't have that originally when he had the Spirit Visage done, so I guess that is recent. He wants to increase his dueling power a little bit more against Beazle, or maybe just get a little bit extra damage in there, because why not? But he's continue to push out that top lane. We continue to get all this free farm. And Beazle, he has his Spirit Visage almost done, but he's not really offering too much in the fights, minus that lockdown, and it depends if he hits the right person. I want to say he's going to be going for Take Fanarino every chance he possibly can, because if he gets locked down, followed with a Vi, like I was saying before, followed with an anti-stun, he's going to go down. That Blanc will die, and it won't matter how fed he is at that point. Unless they can get him off him in time. Obviously, you have only Libic. And actually, no, I think Makade's Cocoon does work as well. So you only have two actual abilities that can act, well, three abilities, but two champions that can actually get Warwick off of you. And that's going to be really hard to deal with. So game kind of going to a little bit of a slower pace right now. Lublin Shore have been able to build up even more of a gold lead currently. Start to see Annie roam around a little bit with that sweeping lens, going for that pretty much off the bat. We do see the junglers though. Aurelia went for the warding totem, and Mikade went for the sweeper's lens. So a little bit of a difference in between them. Mikade's been going for a lot more invades though, I can say. So it's definitely worthy. It's really definitely necessary to go for that kind of a trinket early on for him. Not to mention the control he's been applying around the map with the dragons they picked up, the two so far. the ganks he's been able to pull off. Since he's throwing knives all the time, he decided to buy a new one. I just got that. I just understood that finally meant. So, Coupon, going to go back to top lane. Continue to farm away at this wave. He's not really worried about the damage from Beazle. He can pretty much just sit here, farm it up, not really care too much unless there's someone else coming. But he has the wards to protect him. And Coupon will be just fine here, but getting a little bit worried for Take Funarino. He's farming up decently well, I guess. Doesn't have any kills under his belt. He has 1 assist. But he's basically doing no damage to Vergro, who can just farm away with those barrels, with that blue buff, with the Athenes and Holy Grail. He doesn't really ever run out of mana. And he pretty much heals it up just by every ability he does use, so really not much going to happen there. If anything, he will have the advantage coming up against LeBlanc. Between the 280 carries, we actually have Mackler going for the Infinity Edge, not going for that Bloodthirster. So all the extra money he did farm up came out working for him very well. And the extra crit, extra ability, or attack damage in there. And that does give him a little bit more of an oomph to their damage when they want to start team fighting right now. Like, they have a stronger team fight team right now, I would say, especially with that DFG just picked up for Take Fun Arena, but they're not really going for anything like that just yet. They're not really going for any fights, I want to say anytime soon, until maybe the next dragon. And that was a misclick right there. The minion with that second charge. Chat is keeping me entertained very much. And Kuvon has spotted out Rayleigh in the jungle. He can pretty much roam around. He can deny as much as he wants right now. But he's actually just coming towards the top lane. I guess trying to keep Bezel under-farmed a little bit, but he's still keeping up in terms of that. He has better wave clear than this Warwick, so he could just shove the lane. They could group up, and this is something that kind of was kind of the end of Mutual Makers within the summer split, where, you know, the first week they went 4-1. They started off really strong. The problem was that throughout the weeks is that once they lost control of the game, they had such a tough time of getting it back. And right now they haven't lost control, but they're not even trying to, like, push their advantage that they have. I mean, yeah, obviously Severe won't do as much as Jinx right now. They do still have a lot of poke with him then, though, mixed in with Mundo, mixed in with LeBlanc, so shouldn't be too worried about that. But I don't know. I mean, if I were them, I would be being a little bit more aggressive. Maybe push this middle turret down. I guess they're scared a little bit of this team fight potential that the other team has for komornicy, but I don't know. I feel like they probably could pull it off. They've been together for such a long time. I actually don't have much back story or history on komornicy, so I'm not sure if they've been together for a long time as well. But Dragon coming up here in just a second. Looks like we finally will see that battle break out here. Kuban gonna be watching Aurelia. Gets some clear onto him. Limit coming from the side. Does actually get the play backwards. Aurelia's gonna be in a tough position. He's actually gonna flash over the wall, chased down by the team of Lublin Shore, and he's gonna fall here. So wouldn't get to use that combo onto the right target, and they completely picked him off instantly and allowed for potentially this dragon to come in here. Remember, Vergro does have his ultimate available, so he could potentially steal it away, but looks like he's not gonna contest it. And Lublin Shore gonna pick up that dragon uncontested after picking up that kill, and now maybe even chasing him down here. 30.7 thousand gold to the 27.1, so over a 3,000 gold lead, almost approaching 4,000 here 20.5 minutes in. And it looks like they're finally going to group up. Looks like they're going to finally push this middle turret down and push this advantage that they've been able to build up over the past 20 minutes. And I also don't have a lot of damage to take the turret down just yet, but well, they're not going to go for it. They I guess feel like they don't really need to. They obviously have Mackler there to really make it happen. He has the damage he needs, but everyone else going back to where their respective positions and not really going for that. I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that. Obviously, Aurelia was alive, but he didn't have his ultimate up, so it wouldn't matter too much. But I guess it's better to play safe than to make a mistake and mess up. So I can definitely give him credit on that one. Makade has picked up the Haunting Guys, going for a little bit more Magic Pen. Going for a little bit more damage. The Giant Spell has been picked up by Kuban, so we're working into that Sunfire Cape, I would imagine, as his next buy. Vergro has been able to build a nice large rod and still has that Things and Holy Grail done. So his damage is going to start to get pretty strong soon when he finishes that Death Cap, if that's the first buy he's going to be going for. Krike, he's going to be going for that Static Shiv, as he has that Zeal and that Avarice Blade picked up now, and we're seeing OP go for that Talisman of Ascension, as he's already upgraded that Nomad Medallion and that Sightstone as well. Actually, wow, Kuban's like, you know what, forget it. I'm going with the Warmog. I don't even need a Sunfire Cape. He's going for that extra health. And let's just see. 3,400 health at level 13. Damn. So that means with the Spirit Visage, Vergro and Bezo cannot kill him. There's basically no way for them to kill him. It means it all comes in the hands of Crykit. If he builds a little bit of armor, even that's not going to be possible. So this is going to get really dangerous soon. Obviously, komornicy aren't out just yet. Makade is off the side. He is spotted out though as you see the pings come in. I know he's there. He's looking for a gank to happen here. And with Makler returning from base here with almost a fan answer completed, I want to say finally we're starting to start to see a push come in on that middle turret. And there we go, able to dodge that cocoon, able to dodge the hook. Not to mention that chain coming out of Take Fun Arena, so he will survive for a little bit longer. But here we go. Aurelia has ultimate available. If he can catch Take Fun Arena, they can open this one up. Or if Bezel can flash in there and lock him down. Because if you think about it, there's two ways about it. Take Fun Arena can pull Vi really far back into her own team if she uses her double dash. And obviously, you can see it coming, so you have time to make that happen. But if you get stunned up by a Warg ultimate, you don't have that time to react. Or at least suppress, sorry, and then you kind of get stuck there, and that's what they're going for. If they can blow up one person, Makler or Take Fun Arena, they should be able to win these fights. But I'm still not 100% sure so that they can take down Kuban. And finally, we're starting to see a little bit of damage come out of Take Fun Arena right there with the DFG with the full combo. Fairgirl forced back away from his turret, gonna be forced to back out, go back to base. And gonna be interrupted a little bit here. Kuban doesn't really care about turrets. Gonna take that up. Gonna have the minions finally tank it. We do see the hook land onto Aurelia here, but they're not gonna commit for the dive just yet. Instead, they back away, and Kuban gonna force Bezel back into his own jungle here. And they still haven't got the turret yet. They've hit it like a couple of times. But they're playing it safe. You might see it finally happen here. And it does have stun available. They're being very hesitant because of that fact. And yeah, the bottom lane is pushing in favor of Lublin Shore, as well as top lane. Sorry, no, top lane's actually pushing against them. No, it is pushing for them. They have the wards down to spot the lineup of komornicy. Like, they know where they are. The turret, it's getting lower. It's taking some time, but it's getting there, guys. It'll be down eventually. And it looks like the rest of Lublin Shore decided to just back away. Makade going to be going through the jungle here. Maybe try to deny away this blue buff a little bit. Does decide to back out after seeing where that ward is. And ping's coming down onto that pink ward right there. Yep, they do spot it out. They do know it's there. And looks like they're finally going to start to push here. We do have Kuban in the top lane. Bezel still here in the middle. They're not pushing just yet. I want to say they saw Makade bottom lane right there. But minute till Dragon. That was the last time we saw a little bit of action break out. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the next time we see it happen again. But obviously, we need to see komornicy actually get control of vision. And it looks like they have finally been able to a little bit here. We're going to take away that pink ward. Currently nothing down here for Lublin Shore, so they can't actually get that vision in. And you see them heading straight forward. They realize 40 seconds left. When you get that control, because that's what made that kill possible on Aurelia earlier on. Looks like the Sunfire Cape will be coming in for Bezels momentarily. Chain vest, and oh wow, that sounded really weird when I said for some reason. Picked up. So they will get another word off of that as well with those two sweeping lenses. And they are fighting for that control. And 10 seconds till Dragon. We do see Makler pushing out that bottom lane. We see Kuban still pushing top. And we see another pause coming in. So you guys got your break that you're looking for in Twitch chat. And ask the admins if there's an update on what the pause is about. I didn't actually see. This is Kuban who paused it. So, another pause breaking out. But Dragon's come up in 9 minutes, so that should be where we should see both teams fight. Remember, Kuban has teleport. I don't think I've seen him use it once, so he can get down to that fight if he wants to. And thing is, he also can push that top turret. So, if anything, at this stage of the game, Mutual Makers can trade the Dragon for a top turret, and they'd be happy with that, I think, any day of the week. Oh, Logic. You can make me a pizza as well. That'd be nice. I was thinking about getting like McDonald's on the way home or something. I don't know. I'll need something fatty. All right, looks like we'll be back underway here in just a second. Looks like everything is ready. He didn't even ask the other team if they're ready. Or he did ask the team, but they didn't respond yet. Oh, man. Anyway, so we're getting back underway here. Dragon, 8 seconds to go. Like I said before, Kuban still pushing that top lane. Macro going to be joining the rest of his team over towards Dragon. Let's check in with Kuban real quick. He's going to be teleporting down straight into this fight here. I think that was slightly a mistake. He could have applied that pressure top lane, but I guess they don't want to let this Dragon go. They're not worried about that top turret right now. They're going to be able to secure this Dragon because they just completely forced komornicy out of this pit. And are they going to go for a fight here? I don't think that they should really fight when they don't have the vision. That's going to be very, very bad for them. They can turn south really quickly. See Bezo coming in. Does get the ult on the Torpedo. They do get the stun right after the Vile Twin. They blow him up instantly, and that was the combo that we were talking about coming out of komornicy. And now they're switching their attention over to, I guess, Limbic. They're kind of split right now as you do see Kuban chasing away Crikey in the backside. And with those cleavers, with that damages, with the ultimate still being used, being used now, he should be able to tank this up and actually probably pick up the kill here. If he's going to get the slow, he's going to get the cleaver back onto him. Crikey getting very low. The hook, unfortunately, does miss. Dodges the cocoon as well. He's getting hit with another cleaver. The barrier popped. He's going to go down. And a killing spree coming in for Kuban, but now they have 2 more men to worry about here. They have Aurelia off to the side. They have that Warwick E passive to give them that vision of where they are, and they're going to continue to go in for this. Bezel not really worried. We're taking them up with ease here as we do see Gragas come from the backside of Vergar looking for something. Aurelia isn't going. He actually flashes in. He's going straight for Makati. Makati trying to run away. They do have the lantern down. It actually chases straight after him. He pops straight into the air. Bezel does dodge the hook here, and this is a long fight still breaking out. Looks like we're finally going to see both teams just back away off of this. And from out all of that, it was a 2-for-2 trade. Ooh. That was cheeky. That was really cheeky. A 2-for-2 trade, though. It would have been a lot different, though, if Tank Fonarino didn't get locked down by Warwick, but that's exactly what we talked about before. If he gets hit with the Warwick ultimate, pair everything else in with that, he's going to fall instantly, and he won't be able to do anything in the fight. And that gave him... They didn't win the fight, technically, but it definitely gave him a nice little bit of a chance there. And now we are going to see Dragon is going to fall here in the hands of Lublin Shore. But now will Kuban fall for this? He does get ulted. He does have that lantern. Instantly uses it, backs out, and actually maybe not even done just yet as he's still just so damn tanky. As we see Tank Thunder to go in on a Bezel. He does have that Spirit Massage, so he does get locked down here. And it looks like he's going to be able to escape off this. Look at the healing he gets off of that Q. And now Kuban, he's in trouble. Getting slowed down by Kraken. He's still trying to run away here. It looks like he should be able to escape. No! The Super Mega Death Rocket shuts him down, and Tank Thunder dodging the barrel, dodging everything he possibly can. He's getting very low on health, and if he gets a stun to him, he's going to fall. He's going to go down, and Lublin Shores, I'm not sure what they're doing, but making mistakes here left and right. Now they got a 2-for-4 trade, not what they wanted to make happen. And are they going to go for Baron? They're going to go for Baron. They have everyone alive. They saw the pink ward. Okay, so apparently Gragas wasn't done just yet. Vergro picking up the kill onto Libic. They're going to go for Baron here, and they're going to be able to take it. They have the damage off for work. They have the tankiness they need. They have the sustain. Makati, oh, he's coming up the side here. He's looking for the potential steal. And you can see, I'm just backing away from it. They realize how low it is. He has flash, though. He has the ability to get over this wall and steal it away. Is he going to go for it, though? Baron down. It's 2,000 HP. He's going to flash for the wall. He's going to go for the Q. He doesn't get the steal, though. Baron was secured. And now they're going to be able to push off this, getting the Baron. Mackler has backed out of it. And from a 2-for-2 trade, being dead even between both teams, it turns into basically a full ace in favor of komornicy. And they get the Baron off of it. Yeah, they lost on Dragon, but I think they'll take that trade any day. And they come out, not with the gold lead, but they have picked up the kill lead. And this is a huge bit of motivation for their team. Super Mega Long Old Name. That is so true. But wow, fantastic job by komornicy to really bring this one back. I mean, it was looking like Lublin Shore would be able to lock this one down very quickly, but no. All right, so What are Lublin Shore going to do about this? Or more importantly, what are komornicy going to do with this Baron? We saw him in the game just prior. They didn't really do much with Baron. For some reason, they were able to pick it up, but they were really hesitant to finish off the game, and that honestly can work in Lublin Shore's favor if they can't take this advantage they built, or, you know, well, not the advantage, but at least the Baron they built up, and take some things with it. Take some global objectives, maybe get that top turret, maybe get the middle turret down, maybe take something here, maybe get some aggressive wards down the enemy jungle. You gotta do something though after getting this Baron, because it was an opportunistic Baron, but still, they can make plays off of it. They have the ability to do that. Well, let's see what happens though. Are they gonna go for it though is the real question. Screaming nipples. Alright, so here we go. They're finally grouping up. They're going to be looking for a push on this middle turret here. I definitely think they have the ability to siege it down because of the amount of CC they just ridiculously have whenever anyone on the other side comes in the team. And there's not a lot of wave clear. Yeah, you have Severe, which can do it. Actually, pretty much can still single-handedly wave clear with the Boomerang Blade and the Ricochet, obviously. But you see they're not pushing in just yet. Just they're a little bit hesitant to do this. They have great wave clear on their side as well for komornicy, but let's see if they decide to dive this turret. I want to say that they can take this one up, especially with that Baron. At least get some more chip on this turret because it's missing no health right now. Barrels keep coming in, but are they hoping that Lublin Shores pushes off turret and tries to fight him? Like, an experienced team's not going to do that. I'm not sure why they're just kind of pushing the lane and then backing away. If anything, split push or something. The top lane is pushing against you. You're going to have to go and defend against that. But your bottom lane is pushing against them. So, really, off this Baron, they're not going to accomplish anything. And, of course, you know, why not hit another pause here? Just because. Why not? Why not go into a pause? It's not like we started the show at 6 o'clock and it's now 10:30 or anything. And it probably will keep going until 1 a.m. So Take Federito having some problems again, it looks like, with his internet. Hopefully he'll be reconnected here momentarily. But in chat, what do you guys think? I mean, make sure to tweet to me at Jay Kaplan. What's your guys' thoughts? Who's going to be able to pull off this game? I obviously am able to look at Twitter during the games. I have it open on my other screen, so I can check that out. But let me know, who do you guys think is going to win this one? And through that, who do you think is going to go, or who's going to win between them and Departed? I think, honestly, I had Lublin Shores to push through into the finals. But I don't know. Anything can really happen here. I mean, they are currently down in kills. They're still up in gold, but down a Baron buff. Obviously, they're a great team with just the 4 core members of, you know, Meet Your Makers. They should know how to play, and I think it takes a bigger lead. Of course, Virgo DCs as well, so, you know. I'm actually tempted, Logic, to actually smash my head against the desk. I'm tempted. Well, we can talk about items, I guess, real quickly while we have this pause. I'm not sure how long it's going to last, so I'm actually really hesitant to talk about anything relating to the game, because then there'll be nothing to talk about when we get back in. But Kuban, he's picked up a Thornmail. How much armor is he sitting at? Don't know, because I can't switch. Okay, so he's sitting at armor. He has armor. Makade has gone for that kind of heavy ability power build. Does have that Abyssal Scepter, Haunting Guise, Sork Boots. It has that penetration. I see Take Federino has that Void Staff. And he has that DFG on top. And over for Mackler, he has the Infinity Edge and that Phantom Dancer done. He's going towards that Last Whisper here as his next item. His damage is definitely going to be nothing to scoff at. We look at Libic. Sork Boots, Boots Mobility, and Ruby Sightstone. One of the few supports that I see actually build a Ruby Sightstone anymore, if I remember correctly. Bezel, going for that Spirit Visage, that Sunfire Cape, Still has that chalice, so it's not going to do a lot of damage, but he can stay alive really easily in fights. What's wrong with the chalice of Warwick? Enjoy that? There's nothing wrong with that. Gives that extra regen in lane that he's going to need. Or for Aurelia, we have Randuin's Ancient Golem, Ninja Tabai, and the Negatron Cloak. So he's pretty much just going that straight tank build. Definitely kind of needs it. It doesn't really need to do any damage considering you have that Gragas who has 307 CS. He's 70 ahead of his counterpart. And then you have a Jinx who's 3, 1, and 2 with that Bloodthirster, Static Shift, and Last Whisper. So I did that on purpose. Enjoy that. Oh, so you know, I complain about when these pauses, but I do forget that the players as well have to suffer through them and play all night. And not to mention the people at home who are watching, all of you guys out there who have to sit through this as well. I do appreciate you guys doing that, all 1,100 of you guys. Let me go check Twitter quick, see if anyone tweeted at me. Guru Lifas. I have no idea who's going to win. I just watch it because of the ultimate Jay Kaplan, bro. Powell, I can't say the last name. Lublin Shore will come at top in 78-minute game with 2 minutes pause left on the clock. That is not cool. That is not cool, man. Yeah, first world problems, pauses. I don't know. Hopefully it'll be sorted soon, guys. I can't put music on, unfortunately. I would definitely put some like Space Jam on or something like that. And hopefully, let me ask the admins if there's any update from them. Let's see what's going on here. Obviously, Tapara, they're sitting there. I mean, they already qualified. They beat La Moustache to get into the grand finals. They're just waiting to have their chance at the 250 euros. But they already qualified now into the offline finals, which will be coming up later on in the year. I can't say exactly when they are because I don't think that's been released or where the location is yet. But it will be happening, and it'll be accumulation of all the qualifiers throughout the next couple of weeks. Let me go and tell you, you can head over to blackmonstercup.com. And I'm going to tell you the teams, or not the teams, sorry, but we have a Spanish qualifier that's actually happening at the same time right now. I think it's over for today, but tomorrow we'll be bringing you the round of 16 and on from that at 1800 CET. And then on the 18th of February, we have the France qualifiers coming up. The 25th, we have the Nordic qualifier. On the 4th of March, we have Germany. On the 10th, we have United Kingdom. On the 10th, we also have Turkey. On the 18th, we have Russia. And the 24th, we have Benelux. So a lot of qualifiers coming up here, and there's also there's a couple of United States qualifiers mixed in there here or there. I don't have the exact dates off the top of my head, but I know they're there, and they'll all be competing to play in these offline finals, which should be pretty exciting, to be honest. Oh man, I'm not gonna enjoy that. You almost got me playing doing karaoke off that one. Kick. It's not the first time that we will hit 0 minutes if it does happen. I have seriously seen one that's hit 0 minutes, and what happened after that was it went negative time. So it just counted down backwards. If that makes sense. I don't know, it was negative, and it kept going. It was really weird. The finals will be played out today. So we might actually be here till 1 a.m. It is a possibility. I could have went to the restroom, Saber, but I don't know how long the pause is going to last. But apparently, there's no update.
A summoner has reconnected.
Okay, well, just as I say that, we do see a reconnect, so it looks like we might be getting back on our way here in just a second. Or will we? How's my hair? My hair's pretty good. It's grown back. From Marty Hawkanen. Guesses Calm will win this one. Poopin' OP. If you guys don't know what that means, I kept, for instance, saying that Vi, it's puppin', but I kept saying poopin'. Beep, 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 you left to go have dinner. And the pause are, yep, of course it's still going strong. All right, so I don't even know what to do. I can't really even go to break. Kind of just waiting. Oh, we might be going back live. Oh my God. I think we're going back live. Holy crap. All right, guys, we're getting back underway here between Lublin Shore and, of course, against komornicy. And komornicy still have that Baron buff on them. They've been able to pick up here. But they haven't really pushed with it, so a little bit unfortunate for them that they haven't gone for that. But obviously on the flip side of that, maybe they could have gotten aced and lost out on quite a bit here. But let's say Lublin Shores don't really care too much about that. Just going to back to farming up here. And now we can see Kuban's armor, 219 armor. That is going to be tough to deal with if you are Crikey. But he does have that Lust Whisper, so it's going to help out quite a bit. Alright, so let's go look at the scores real quick. We have 3-1 and 2 Kuban on Mundo. 3-1 and 2 Makade on Elise. And everyone else doesn't have kills on that team. Over on the other side, though, a nice little bit of a kill spread coming in. 1 kill for Bezel. 1 kill coming in for Aurelia. 3 kills coming in for Vergro, who hasn't actually died once this game. And 3 kills coming in for Crikey. So they have a much better spread here, definitely on the carries versus the tanks. It depends on how each team uses it. We saw, obviously, prior in a fight that broke out after Dragon, you know, Kuban, he pretty much pushed out Annie and Jinx all by himself, and he was still able to tank them. He wasn't even forced to pop his ultimate right away. So we'll see how that happens in the next major fight. Hopefully we'll break out soon. Dragon going to be up in 30 seconds here. I'll be surprised to see if that's the next bit of action. And Lublin Shores should know it's coming up, so looks like Kuban going to be backing out. Going to be, well, not buying, but it's going to be heading down towards bottom. And we should see a fight for Vision break out. It's already happening currently with that sweeping lens that he's been able to pick up. I realize cleared it out, or it's cleared out 1 ward. They're getting a lot of wards down here as well. And Dragon, 5 seconds to go. Not really anyone's in position on Lublin Shore's team. You're seeing Bezel, who's already here to help out. He's right next to this Dragon. This one's going to be started off. But I'm not sure if Lublin Shores can stop this, though. See Kuban, he's not really here just yet. Looks like they're going to go straight in for her. It isn't going to get stolen away, but it's a good attempt by Take Funarito. Looks like Lublin Shore not going to go for the fight off of this. They're just going to back out. And they actually have in a bad position. Kun going to land on a Bezel, but they're not really going to be able to commit any damage off to that. A nice Spiraling goes in, hits all 4 of them. Unfortunately, doesn't do that much damage. And here might finally be the demise of this turret. Or not. Or not, of course, because I can understand why they don't want to go for that turret right now. They're scared that what happened earlier on would take Finarino about, I guess, 60 minutes ago when he got locked down with Warwick, then got locked down with Annie and Vi. He instantly got blown up. And then, unfortunately, Lublin Shores went on to lose out on 2 people, and then eventually lose out on 2 more, and lose out on Baron after that. I think they lost out on 3 more after that. So it was a quick snowball, but they're trying to stop that from happening, trying to slow it down here. And you see Mackler picking up a Negatron Cloak to deal with the ability power that Vergro has. It's pretty formidable. 522 AP right now at 35 minutes in. Safer. But Baron coming up in about a minute here, so this should be the next point of a fight. We have to see Lublin Shores contest this. They cannot let this one go like they did last time, even though they unfortunately didn't really mean to. We do see, though, Take Fun Arena going for Spectral's Cow, so build up a little bit of magic resist to survive that burst. And if he does, then there goes the entire whole combo, the whole Wombo combo that they were trying to pull off onto him that komornicy won't be able to really make work. But I don't think he has a magic resist yet to survive that. He has 87, so I don't think that's going to be enough. But 20 seconds to go on to Baron now. Lublin Shores should have the timer on it as well. And you see them pretty much set up for it. We do have OP returning from base. He does have the Talisman. He does have the Bootsman ability as well, and that Spectral's Cowl. So he's trying to not get bursted down with that. And it looks like Lublin Shores will actually clear it out. Kuban going to be heading down bottom. Does have that teleport available. He's going to clear that one out here, but will they be able to get there in time? There is a ward down here. There's no pink wards on the side of komornicy. I think they're just waiting for that sweeping lens to come back up right now, and you're seeing, come on, he's going to continue to push that one out. Probably looking for the teleport now. Trying to see when that starts to get low here. He can teleport in a couple of different positions. Will he teleport in the middle of the team, or will he do it towards the backside? And he's going to teleport into the backside. We do see the hook. It's going to land on Beazle here, but they're not going to commit off this. They push them off it. Mackler popped the ultimate, as well as Kuban rushing in. They're going straight for Annie right now. He's getting bursted pretty low here as Beazle. He's not getting the ultimate off on the person that he wants to. He might go in just a second. The ultimate comes out of Gragas. They don't have the combo to lock down Take Arena anymore because of that. He's going to pick up a kill. Mackler gets that one. The Super Mega Death Rocket does come in, but it's not enough to pick up any kills. And Kuban in the middle of the team. No ultimate. Actually, ultimate is running. Is staying alive. He's not being taken out. Take Arena. He's going in. He gets locked down by Virgro. And Mackler trying to land a little bit of a cheeky boomerang blade right there, but it doesn't connect with the right target. And that is a 1-for-1 trade so far here. But now Virgro, he's looking for the kill into Mackler. He has the, oh god, he has the lantern to escape, but not before that barrel does land and almost instantly burst him down right there. And now we see Rayleigh has picked up a Banshee's Veil. No Baron being taken off of that. But from all that, it was still just a 1-for-1 trade. I think, though, it's a 1-for-1 trade that benefits Lublin Shore a lot better, though, because that's a lot of ultimates down. Without Warwick and Vise up, it can kind of, oh, and not to mention Annie's, it kind of limits what they can really do here. Obviously, Warwick's will be up in just a second, as well as Gragas's, so it's not a big deal. But you're going to need Vi to lock down Take Fun if you want to be able to burst him down. We saw right there, just alone, Bezel doing the ultimate didn't really do anything, and got to have that backup. But now, Lublin Shore finally go for a push on this middle turret. Will they finally take it down here? We do have Rayleigh coming in from the backside. The hook does land on a Beazle, but he's obviously tanky. He's not really too worried. And he charging in with that stun up, but actually does have Tibbers. Okay, so it does have Tibbers now. I feel like my mind blinked out somewhere because I could have sworn Rayleigh didn't have ultimate for a while. But it is available again, so looks like we will have full ultimates across the board here between both teams. And we see a Quicksilver Sash picked up for Mackler, so he hasn't been the one that's been locked out. Eddie getting caught with a hook right there. They're not going to commit to it. The Boomerang, though, doing some nice damage right there. But go for that Quicksilver Sash. Warwick hasn't been the one that's ulted him, but there it is right there. He goes straight in. Did he not see that Mackler has the QSS? He gets so low on health. He's going to be able to escape this one, it looks like. He's going to be able to back out of it, but now will Rayleigh, as he gets caught, the hook, it lands! Makani goes straight in for it, uses the ultimate on Take Fun. He's going to be able to escape this one. He's going to dodge out of the anti-stun. He's going to fall finally. We're going to see Rayleigh fall from this one. Kuban is going to chase it down. He has ultimate not available. It's currently running right now. And we'll see them back out so they finally get the turret. I am not sure what Beazle was doing right there, because if he hit tab, he would have saw Mackler have that QSS. The ultimate halfway through the cooldown though. Hook is not going to land on the right mech. Kuban getting very low on the turret. Forced to flash out of there. He's going to back away. And Virgo almost has ultimate up as well. You can see on the side of your screens, Bezel and his pretty much exactly in sync. But in the end, Lublin do get that turret down. They do get the kill without losing to anyone. And they do maintain that gold advantage. Baron still a possibility though, so they're backing out to heal up and buy up before they get back to this. And Krytik has finally built up that Infinity Edge as well. So he has those 4 damage items. He is going to hit ridiculously hard. Over on the other side for Bezel, he has the Wit's End on the way. I can't remember the name of this. Recurve Bow, there we go. Does have the Wit's End coming up. Giving a little bit of extra magic resist. A little bit of extra damage as well. Not to mention it does proc off of every attack of your ultimate, or every hit of your ultimate. So fun Tegarino going into OP here. He's getting very low. Does get locked down here. This should be his demise. But Rayleigh coming for the backside. Take Fun. Gonna get bursted down from that Gragas ultimate. And now this is a fight that they completely want to take here. Bezel finally just dropped the backside to Makani though. And Kuban, he's just not going down. But looks like he eventually will follow her to Virgo. But the ultimate comes out of Jinx. Not going to do too much damage. Kuban's still going to survive. And that was a fight that komornicy definitely wanted. The Cocoon, it's not going to land, but the Zodius was popped here. He's not going to get locked down, but he's going to get played by his team. He's going to get shut down. And now Lublin Shores gonna be able to push onto this turret. The hook is gonna even land on a Kraken. Are they gonna come off this? They do go for it. He's getting very low on the turret. He actually does pick up the kill. Does have the barrier to survive. Kuban now, he's gonna go down off of this. And Mackler, he's going for the dive right now. Is he gonna stay in? He actually gets caught on a turret too many times. Pops the barrier. He doesn't have that Bloodthirster to get that life steal on, but he does have that Vamp Switch. He's gonna be able to escape this. And that was a 2-for-3 trade. So in the end, out of all of that, it was a 3-for-3. Tied up across the board between both teams. But Lublin Shores were able to get that turret down. Whew. Again, though, you see the kills that have been able to be built up for both teams and how it's affected how these fights have gone. Kuban just could not really be taken down. He was just too tanky to deal with. Even has a Banshee's Veil now. That they had to send 2 or 3 men to just single-handedly take him down by constantly attacking him. But on the other side, though, Vergro and Krikit, so much damage between both of them. Even the death cap has been finished for Vergro. Even has a Nose and Easter Larger on top of that. He has a ridiculous amount of AP. Currently sitting at 666. He's the devil. But you see that because the kills that they've gotten, they've been able to really snowball these fights. And you're seeing Lublin Shores instant respawn off this. We have the teleport, though, coming in for Kuban. Baron has been started up here. It's down to already 6,000 life. Kuban gonna be able to check in on that one. Gonna be able to walk away from it as well. Baron looks like it will be stopped as the rest of Lublin Shores come in. They do get the clear run of Bezel. Looks like they're actually gonna pick this one up here because it's still very low on life. They're gonna back out instead because of the damage that Vergro's been able to do with those barrels. Not even gonna take a little bit of damage from Baron. On top of that, Kuban's still off to the side. He's looking to just pressure them out. He's still on top of a ward. They don't have the damage to burst him down here, but they're looking for that fight they want. Take Fun gonna be coming in from the side. Oh, what a perfect taser coming out of him. It does actually spot him out there. They do know he's currently there. And Makade gotta be very careful, trying to take out these wards around this Baron. Bottom lane is pushing in favor of komornicy, but they're not pressuring anything just yet. They realize that Lublin Shores have to respond soon, and Vergro gonna be in for some damage on Makade. He does dodge out of that one with that repel. That cooldown no longer to be up here, and Kuban, he's trying to cleave as much as possible. He's not doing too much damage with it, as LeBlanc has backed out. Actually, he's gonna show bottom. This is dangerous. He doesn't have teleport to get there. And this could be the fight that komornicy really want. Doesn't matter who they pull out because they're gonna have the tankiness and damage to survive. And now we finally see Takefon heading up from the bottom side. And this gives complete Baron control over to them. And it looks like, are they gonna be able to pull this off? Because Makade is still there on the side. He could pull this one off. He could take away the steal. Looks like they're gonna back away from Baron, but at the same time still tank it up. Kraken was taking some damage, but he's not gonna have that much ability or that damage to do off of getting hit with Baron. He's gonna even knocked up into the air. We see Makade getting caught by Warwick. He does get picked up by Vergro. We see the backside. Mako does actually dodge out of that ultimate coming out of Andy. Now Kraken, he's getting forced out of this fight. He's getting taken out 1v1 versus Kuban. And we're going to see Lublin Shores actually come out ahead in this fight, it looks like. Bezel trying to run away, trying to dodge these cleavers. He does successfully dodge one. He's going to flash away. Should be able to escape this one. And now Lublin Shores, with those 3 kills, going to be able to push through onto another turret here. And just let's talk about the kill spread. Kuban able to tank so much damage, enough damage, to force them out of the fight. And they were able to survive just by the skin of their teeth. So many people were low on life right there. And it looks like they're going to just straight up tank this turret. That one's going to fall here in just a second. And they might be able to get an inhibitor turn off as well because they still have 30 seconds on Vergro. They have 38 seconds on Kraken. They have 20 seconds on Andy right now. And all they have is a Warwick and a Vi to compete against. And they have their AD carry there. Mackler just shredding through these turrets right now. As you're seeing, he has a build run a Cutlass done here to help run away. He's going to be taking up the turret right now. That's not, what is he doing? He's tanking up the turret. He almost fell down. And now Bezel trying to chase him away here as he was taking up the turret because of the ricochet charges, I guess that was. He's still going straight after him. He's trying to catch him. He actually is going to use the ultimate. He's going to go down even with the quick silver slash. I don't know what Mackler was doing. That was such a mistake, but here comes Take Fun in for the side. Bezel's going to go down. And now we finally have some backup coming in for komornicy here, as Andy has finally shown, but now getting caught with those cleavers. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to escape this one. We do have Vergro coming from the side. The ultimate going to come in. Going to do some good damage onto him. He's going to actually jump in the wrong direction. He's trying to juke them out with actually by stop moving and having the clone run the other direction, but it's not enough in the end. And I don't know what's happening there. Just was Mackler not paying attention? He was tanking that turret. He took a good 3 hits. There was no reason for that. I am not sure why. I don't even. Maybe the pauses got to him or something, but that was just, you don't even make those mistakes in gold or silver. And I don't mean to call them out, but I mean, they could have had an inhibitor turret off of that. Anyways, though, that is the pass. We're 46 minutes in here. Looks like that 17-minute game was the shortest one that we're going to have throughout the night by a good margin. But 14 to 15, kills are in favor of komornicy, but gold is in favor of Lublin Shores. So let's see how this game does continue to progress here. Remember, we still have another best of 3 to come up after this between Departed and the victors of this game. Departed pretty much Pulse, if you recognize them from the Coke League. Dragon come up right now, and it looks like they're waiting for it. They're going to take this one. Baron still is available right now for both teams. So just get a little bit of extra gold, help close that gap, and obviously 46, 47 minutes in, we're at the point where gold just doesn't matter too much anyways. So much gold we have to spend, though, across the board for both teams. 1,700 on Mako to spend. We do have 1,300 on Makade to spend. And we have 1,500 on Vergro, who's basically at full build now. I think he's maybe going for a DFG, and then he's finally full build, but you see the damage he's done, and it's pretty ridiculous. All right, so looks like Lublin Shores actually go straight for Baron here. Going for a tricky little rush. Down to about 4,000 HP. They're looking for the lockdown. This they need to fall off is because they have Aurelia come from the side. They do lock it down. Aurelia not actually going to land that smite. We used to take fun, actually get pushed out of the fight immediately, but there's no backup. He's going to completely just tank this up and not really be worried off it. Kuban forced to back out of this fight though, and Limit getting knocked into Jinx. There's Jinx who's excited. He's doing so much damage. Look at that. Mako's going to fall as well. He's getting excited again. They're going to continue to chase this down. I'm not sure if they can escape this one. The Reaper does land a double kill. Excited again coming in for Krikit. He's not going to be able to chase down Kuban, but they do get 3 kills. They lose out on Baron, but 3 major kills coming in are huge for them. And they are going to back away, maybe push down middle, because all they have is Take Fun to really worry about. But Krikit, that damage he was putting out was ridiculous, getting crit after crit after crit. Even though Mako is full built right now, basically, he just completely out-damaged him. Well, that turret it survived to fight another day here. Not for sure how much longer, though, as we do have Vergro coming down from middle. And it looks like they're just going to back the way and go back to farming. I'm curious why we saw 2 Liandry Torments picked up. Did he accidentally sell? Did he accidentally buy Liandry's Torment or something? Hopefully someone in chat was watching. That was interesting. That's a little bit weird. Why am I watching minions? I don't know. We do see Bezel. He's getting very low by Take Fun. Bezel, because of that Wit's End. Oh, he's getting juked out. He's getting juked out. Oh, no. Take Fun. Showing the Blanc skills right there. Completely juking him off. Oh, my God. The Super Mega Death Rocket. It finishes him off either way. Oh, 2 great plays coming in from 2 players right there. Fantastic little bit of play off of that. And a 1-for-1 trade from that is the result. Oh man, that made my night right there. That definitely made my night. A little bit of a juke coming in. All right, so we're about to hit that 50-minute mark in this game. 16-19 is the kills. We do have not much of a goal difference, honestly. It's about 2,000. There's 4 turrets to 2 though, so it's pretty much just based in those. And obviously, we could just see that completely swing around in favor of komornicy if they do pick up those turrets. But I know they're still playing passive, still not very confident in their ability to beat them in a head-on-head fight, unless there's something else involved, or I guess they're in the perfect position. But still, I mean, items. At this point in the game, you're not really getting much more benefit. There's really nothing else to buy here for both these teams, and yet they continue to farm away. They aren't going for the engage that they probably could make happen. But then again, 15 minutes in, you have a 70-second respawn timer. 1 death or 1 wipe can mean the end of the game for you. And these teams do at least realize that. And playing it very patient, very, very calm. I mean, we're 50 minutes in, but with the pauses, it's about a 70-minute game right now. I think even more than 70-minute game. I think we're pushing 80 minutes right now. So stamina's really come into effect currently for him. And next feature makers, Lublin Shore, obviously have had the experience playing in LCS, so they know all about that. We do, though, see a little bit of a setup right here. There's nowhere in this bush. They could catch him off guard here if they do come down. But instead, they're just like, all right, well, we'll just push middle. We see Mundo bottom. We have the items we need. We have a Banshee's Veil and a Guardian Angel currently on Aurelia right now. He is ridiculously tanky. 245 armor, 165 magic resist. And that turret isn't going to survive much longer if they do want to go for it. But we do have Kuban covered for the backside with a teleport here. We see the fight finally breaking out here. The Thresh ultimate does come down. We do see Annie actually zone them out pretty much by herself as Bezo goes into the backside, but the ultimate gets interrupted. Virgo gets the kill on Makade. As Aurelia getting pushed along with Libic right there, who actually uses his Mikhail's Crucible on him to stay alive. And Kuban still distract him. It's only been 1 kill apiece right now, but so much action happening across the board. So many ultimates committed into this. And Take Fun trying to go for a kill onto someone. If that Cleveland, that might be enough. He's going to continue to chase down Eddie. Eddie doesn't have much to get away. He can use ulti on the Macro, trying to at least stay alive. He's around to Libic. And we might have just seen, finally, Lublin Shore turn this one around here. They're going to push down on this inhibitor turret. It's already very low from that little bit of a play we saw earlier on. And by very low, I mean over half health. But Kuban there with that Thorn Mail. The Atlas Impaler. He's going to be able to tank this one up. Or will he? Either way, Mako's going to be able to clean that up. They're going to get that one down. They're going to pick up Inhibitor off this as well. Or at least I would assume they would be able to. Or will they? Take Fun. He's trying to do some good damage here. Crikey has a lot of DPS behind him. Even invest into a Banshee's Veil just to stay alive a little bit longer here. It looks like they're going to rotate over towards this bottom turret, though. Get a little bit of extra free gold off of that. After that fight, I mean, they're not really going for anything else. They got an inhibitor turret down, but obviously no inhibitor. Going for the smart move, just playing it back. And I will say this, though, for Lublin Shore, I'm actually really happy, or really proud of how they've been using the teleport this game. It's been fantastic every single time. I mean, Kuban, whether he's teleporting in with home guard boots or he's just teleporting in from across the map, has definitely been opening things up. And oh man, we just saw a fire sight orb picked up. All right. Second time I've seen that. Once in Extreme Masters Brazil was twice technically by BRTT. And now once here. Let's see how that one works out for him. We have 3 super lenses picked up for both teams, though. And vision control is ever more important at this stage of the game when we're 53 minutes in. But where's the next bit of action coming down? We have a minute left on Baron. We've seen a Baron go to either team so far. No, actually, I think we've seen 3 Barons. 2 go over to Lublin Shore. Here's the Talisman actually used. They're actually going to flash straight on Makade. Going to lock him down. Go for the burst on him. He's instantly going to go down. Now, Best looking very low, but it doesn't matter. They committed a lot of ultimates into it, a lot of summoners, but it works out. That's all they really do. They take down at least 1 man. They can start to push here if they want to. Or in 20 seconds, they can go for that Baron because they won't have, or the other team won't have that smite. How much is that? 65 bonus attack damage from the Atmos. That's not too shabby. As Kuban returns back with all the things he can possibly buy. Approaching that 500 CS mark for Mackler right now. Huh, what are they doing? Are they trying to... They're going to juke around and go straight for Inhibitor while the other team goes for Baron. They realize they called this. They knew they're going to go for it since Makade was down. And it looks like they're actually going to send 2 people back here to stop this. But Bezo, his back gets interrupted. So does Annie. So they're going to get Baron. But they're going to lose an Inhibitor off of this. Potentially more because Kuban, he's distracted him. He's not letting them back out of this. If he just turns around and actually spots out Aurelia, he can stop that from happening. Well, the rest of the team, it's starting to push down this next Nexus turret. It's going to get very low here. It's not going to get taken down. Looks like they're finally going to back away off this. And wow, that chain. So long coming in. It's taken with Bezo going to be coming from the side. Actually, Flashes popped out of Lublin Shore, trying to escape here. Libic going to sacrifice himself, try to keep them away. And Kuban wasn't able to chase down Annie, unfortunately for him. Right now, the rest of Lublin Shore is still trying to run away here. Looks like they should be able to escape, but they got the Inhibitor down. They almost got that first Nexus turret, but they lost Baron for it. Mackler. That might be dangerous. Now they're all... What are they doing here? Take Fun's going to get taken out. Mackler, he's not going to survive here. He's trying to actually pick up 1 kill. He does get 1 at least. But what are they doing in that position? With Crikit still alive, they could probably just push for the win right now. They have 70 seconds on the majority, or at least the big damage champions on Lublin Shores, and they have only these turrets in their way. Bezel going to take this one up. They're going to go straight for this here. Crikit going to come in from the backside, going to apply the damage that they need. They're going to push straight into this. They're at least going to get Inhibitor off this, I would imagine. Because Kuban and Makade are the only 2 to hold on to this. Yeah, they have cleavers. Yeah, they have the damage out of Makade, but it's just not going to be enough to stop this push. They might have just thrown the game because of that one little bit of a play. That first Inhibitor turret's going to fall. The Warwick synergy with the attack speed for Jinx is going to help as well. Going to take the inhibitor, and they're going for it. They're just going to push for the win. Lublin Shores Maya just completely messed up by Take Fun, and Macro getting cut out at bottom. And the first Nexus turrets, and finally going to follow. The second one is going to fall here momentarily, and they're going to do it. They're going to pull this back from the brink of a loss after all of that. Wow, komornicy coming back huge, pulling back that game, advancing into the grand finals, play against Departed. I am at a loss for words at how quickly and how many throws that happened in that game back and forth between both those teams. Just ridiculous play. I'm not sure. I mean, if we think back to, what was it, like half an hour ago when we had Mackler pushing middle, I guess he ricocheted, he tanked the turret for 3 hits for no reason, then he eventually died. Like, if he didn't die right there, if he didn't tank the turret, he would have gotten the inhibitor down off of that. And it's just so weird to see that many mistakes throughout the entirety of that game. But either way, komornicy come out at the victors. So they're going to advance on to the grand finals, play against Departed, and that will be coming up in a few minutes because I need to go to take a break here in just a second. I need to use the restroom, the little boys' room. But in the meantime, we're going to go a little bit of music, guys. We're going to come back with that grand final. It will be a best of 3. It'll be playing for 250 euros. Both these teams have now qualified for the offline finals coming up towards the end, or not towards the end of the year, but coming up a little bit later in the year. You guys, going to quick little break, take a little bit of a breather, get some food, get something to eat. Tell me what it is in chat because I want it, because I am starving. And we'll be back in about 5 to 10 minutes here.